Anyway, as far as the Warner Brothers potential buyout, obviously, I mean, this one caught me off guard. The thing is, because obviously Paramount want to buy it. Obviously, Comcast wants to buy it, but the thing is, I never expected the Saudis I wanted to buy Warner Brothers. Like in conjunction with either Paramount or Comcast. That one, that that one, I did not see coming. Anyway, I'll read it from Cosmic Book News, but I'm going to get into it now. Saudis buying Warner Brothers Discovery is one signature away, says Hollywood producer. Hollywood producer Patrick Caligiuri, I don't know how it's pronounced. Apologies about that. Has revealed that Saudi Arabia is on the verge of purchasing Warner Brothers Discovery, saying the deal is about one signature away from being complete. His update arrives just as the internet has become buzzing with the speculation about who will control DC, Warner Brothers, HBO, and the rest of Warner Brothers Discovery's massive library. And Caligari, who says he first reported the possibility of a Saudi buyout back on October the 16th, is now pointing that many online outlets are repackaging his information as their own. According to him, the source of the rumor is clear, and it's him. Um, in his latest update, he says he has direct media contacts inside Saudi Arabia who are telling him the deal is close to being finalized. He describes the sources as solid and says he is trusting their information completely, even if it means risking his reputation if the story is wrong. He acknowledges that there is still a degree of uncertainty, especially regarding whether Comcast could be involved in some additional component of the acquisition. There are still questions about whether the Warner Bros. Will be broken into pieces, with elements like HBO Max potentially being carved off. But according to him, the core matter remains unchanged. The Saudi Public Investment Fund is aiming to buy Warner Bros. Discovery outright. He added that Paramount has made multiple bids in the 60 billion range, but Saudi Arabia's $1 trillion fund dwarfs every other player in the running. Variety now reports the Saudis are teaming with Paramount because they have no incentive to partner with Comcast because of Trump. Wow. He notes that Saudi Arabia's push into global entertainment is accelerating. The country has been aggressively expanded through its public investment fund, buying EA Sports, investing in Live Golf, and pumping billions into film, television, sports, and tourism. Because obviously WWE has a 10-year partnership with 10-year deal with the Saudis. He says that after spending time in Saudi Arabia only 3 weeks ago, it's clear the nation is going all in on media and sees Hollywood assets as long-term future investments. We've also been told that if the Saudis buy Warner Brothers Discovery, Zack Snyder could return with his Snyderverse. Oh my god. We also told the Saudis want to bring the Snyderverse to rival Marvel and Avengers Doomsday. Why Hollywood media is quiet. He points out that no major Hollywood trade outlet has reported anything about a potential Saudi takeover. Instead, they continue to focus on the Ellison Skydam pursuit of Warner Bros. Discovery and the chatter around Netflix and Amazon purchasing themselves for a possible bid. According to him, all of that now is outdated. He says his sources insist the Saudi deal is nearly complete and that the timeline matches what Zaslav himself hinted at. And Warner Bros. Expects to announce its new owner by December. Wow, that quick. He is standing firm on his report. Saudi Arabia is closing in on Warner Bros. Discovery. The Ellisons, Paramount, Comcast, Netflix, and Amazon may be still circling, but the money, momentum, and internal chatter all points in one direction. If he is correct, the entertainment landscape could shift dramatically, and DC Studios, DC Comics, HBO, CNN, Warner Brothers Films, and the entire ecosystem under Warner Bros. Would fall under brand new ownership before the year ends. Um, Saudi Arabia, is on the verge of purchasing Warner Brothers about 24 hours ago. What's interesting is to see the internet doing its internet thing and see so many people have taken this information and running with it. Anyway, Yeah, and apparently I heard that oh, here we go. Apparently, this is the thing. The Snyderverse, okay. Here's the thing. Henry Cavill is looks like well, he says I have an update here, the same site on the return of the Snyderverse, and what I'm hearing from my insiders before getting to obviously the current situation about the Saudis teaming up. Shortly after, Paramount publicly denied the report, saying no matter how this turns out, the bottom line stays the same. The Saudis want Zack Snyder back and they want the Snyderverse restored. If the Saudis back Paramount and win, Snyder wins. If if Comcast and if they back Comcast, excuse me, the Saudis back Comcast and win, Snyder still wins. Either way, Snyder will come out ahead. As I tweeted, the wild card is President Donald Trump, who has been reported to be backing Skydance Paramount, while Trump is said to dislike Comcast CEO. My insiders pointed out Comcast positioned itself for a bid by creating a separate company to dump the networks Trump hates. So that issue may not stop anything. My insiders told me Zach knows exactly what is going on with Trump, and that's why Zach posted that Henry Cavill Superman image on Veterans Day. Update: the White House just announced a massive deal worth 600 million with the Saudis after a meeting with Trump. If the Snyderverse actually happens, what truly comes back, that means the actors return to their roles. I'm told Henry Cavill is back as Superman, Gal Gadot is back as Wonder Woman, and Jason Momoa will be back as Aquaman, Ray Fisher will be back as Cyborg, Ezra Miller as the Flash. I'm told doubtful. Thank fucking God. I fucking hated his take on the Flash. He came off as a nerdy fucking dumb idiot. I swear to God, he really did. Um, and the biggest unknown is Ben Affleck. If you followed the last decade of drama, you know he's been burned multiple times, including being cut from the real ending of The Flash. My insiders say Affleck possibly returns as Batman, but warns it's a lot of work physically. I'm told the plan is for Snyder to finish his Snyderverse. I'm told the Saudi deal has been in the works for some time. It's also the reason Zaslav passed on Paramount's earlier bids 3 times. Zack is close with the Saudis and they want his story back to rival Marvel and the upcoming Avengers films. Sounds like they're aiming straight at Disney. After Snyder completes his arc, I'm told DC will reboot again, likely under Mike DeLuca and Pam Abdi. Okay, so the thing is, um, if if Paramount doesn't get it and then the Saudis are gonna get it, okay, okay. Now I understand. But the thing is, I tell you this now, no one is gonna outbid the Saudis. That is not gonna happen. So it looks like the Saudis are gonna end up getting it. This looks like it's gonna end up happening. Um, yeah, DC will reboot again, and under Mike DeLuca and Pam Abdi, the current heads of Warner Bros. Pictures. Regarding James Gunn and the DCU, I'm told that if Paramount and the Saudis are indeed teaming up, if that is, James Gunn's DCU is toast, and Gunn will be forced out due to Gunn's divisive politics. Gunn, the head of DC Studios, posted and said nothing on Veterans Day. I've also been told that Gunn's Man of Tomorrow is just the original plans for Man of Steel 2 with Brainiac. I've been told that if Comcast Universal ends up buying Warner Bros. Discovery, there's a real chance Gunn could actually team with Zack Snyder for the Snyderverse returns. I don't want fucking James Gunn anywhere near it, man. Forget that, man. Look what Superman is one of the biggest IPs for DC. Look what they had. Look what the fuck happened with that, and they only managed to do 600 million. Superman should have done way more than that. Honestly, should have done way more. My insiders say one idea being floated is Gunn writing the Justice League 2 script, with Chris Terrio already having a treatment and Snyder directed. It would be full circle since Gunn and Snyder both got their starts out at Universal with Dawn of the Dead. Um, oh, and also one more thing. I also heard it's also Zack Snyder that won't be coming back. Also, um, it also says here um, that trying to see, because it mentions Christopher Nolan. Okay, we're told Christopher Nolan is also part of the plan to return as executive producer. This is the same Nolan who backed Snyder on Man of Steel, helped shape the original vision for DCEU before Warner Bros. Derailed it with studio interference. According to what we've been previously told, it was also Nolan's decision to hand over DC to Snyder. While Snyder has publicly said he wanted to end his DC career with the adaptation of The Dark Knight Returns, we're now told that the impending sale of Warner Brothers Discovery has shifted everything. He has pivoted towards restoring the Snyderverse outright. If that happens, it implies the return of Ben Affleck as Batman, who publicly rejected working with Gunn's DCU. After Superman, I'm not fucking surprised, because the thing is, I'll tell you this now, all them characters that was in that first Superman film, the James Gunn Superman, it should have been strictly Superman going defending Earth against the threat. It should have been just him, and then bring him in at the end as an after credit scene to like tease Superman 2. That's how they should have done it. That's honestly how they should have done it, and make Superman a muscular, hopeful hero. That's how they should have done it. They shouldn't have, because what I've been told by someone who's saying it came off as kind of goofy, and a Superman film, in my opinion, shouldn't come off as goofy. It really shouldn't. That's just my opinion. Anyway, I did not see any of this coming. So the thing is, it looks like all those people that got made fun of the Snyderverse, that wanted the Snyderverse back, it looks like it's going to end up happening, and it's going to be thanks to the Saudis. And if it is true that the Trump is backing the Saudis and Paramount, where Paramount and the Saudis are in a partnership to buy Warner Brothers Discovery, then it's like, wow, I did not see that coming. That'd be unbelievable. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and you can follow me in my links on my YouTube bio. I'm on YouTube. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, X, Rumble, and you could donate to me on PayPal as well. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.